haven't seen any positional changes yet, Ron. I can still see that Shelley's down at fullback, still there on Bertelmeiser. I think McNamara started on him, but he went in the pocket very smartly, did Darren McNamara, and Shelley's been at fullback for most of the game. As Vlado Semjani was still in the ruck, his direct opponent going to be Michael Bird, the big fellow there. Ian Cockrell still in the centre of the ground there for Corio as the play starts for the third quarter, and Corio immediately into attack through a couple of pushes and shoves down towards half forward. Hand pass comes across the Cockrell. Greg Cockrell goes bang on the right foot. Wait on the goal umpire. Oh, goal straight away to Corio. Opening stanza of the third quarter. A beauty. And Ian Cockrell kicked his third, and he's kept them in the game, Ron, single-handedly. Yes, certainly. Great solo effort there. He kicked the ball out of the centre, created a little bit of space, kept running. Teammate there with quick hands. I think it could have been Edridge. Fed the hand pass back to him, and from 35 metres has drilled through a very, very handy goal in the 22nd mark of the third and final quarter. It now moves the Corio side to, let's have a look, Cookie, 7-6-48, 1 point leader over Mottawarri now. 7-5-47, and this third and final quarter is pretty witnessed by James Officer covers. Yes, James Officer, good to have them with us here too. And we've got the close one here for James Officer's Bird goes up, wins the hit there, but again out of the centre come Corio through the agency of Johnny Cousins. Punt kicks the ball to half forward, out in front, taking the mark for Corio is David Cullen. Hasn't been a particularly lively player so far. Let's hope for the Corio supporters' sakes that he can lift during this third quarter. He's taken the mark. He's a fair way out. He fancies himself, Ron, as he comes into fire for the goal. Puts it on the right foot. It's a long, long kick. It won't make the distance. And backing back and taking the mark back here might have been the fullback in Phillips. Yeah, very timely grab too there from Sean Phillips, and he's been quite handy too for the Mottawarri side. He elects to go to the members' side of the ground. Cookie. He found a teammate, had to play in a hurry, kicked under pressure, and the mark has been taken by Vlado Semjanib in this pocket near the grandstand side. Semjanib fires the ball into the forward line, and the mark taken in defence for Mottawarri. Ron, it's on the blind side of us. We'll pick him up in a minute, but Mottawarri are going to relieve here. Hamish Corbett, maybe. They kick it out towards the half-back flank position. Very awkward spot for us to see it. Nevada Cornwall gathers it for Corio. Punt kicks the ball towards the forward line. Still Mottawarri defending grimly down there. Little kick out the half-back. No one able to take the mark. Up high was Etridge, couldn't handle it. Adam Kent's there, but the hand pass comes across from David Cook of Mottawarri. He gets it across to a teammate in Hovey. Alludes to opponents with expertise. It wasn't Cook because here he is taking a mark. A brilliant mark too at centre wing. Plays on immediately. Long hand pass. Gets it across to a teammate there in McLean. He's shepherded by Berryman, but McLean's kicks an up and under. Oh, up and under, and getting up and under and taking the mark was done Daniel Mortar. Mortar goes short there, looks for the run, McGuinness, but over the top, taking your time. He grab in defence is the joint coach, Darren McNamara, for the Corio Devils. Played quite well since he went off Bertelmeiser, hasn't he, McNamara? Puts the left foot into this. Nice kick, dude, down to the centre of the ground. Up in front, Etridge couldn't mark. Picked it up here, Cousins. Actually, Cousins was up. Etridge was the one that grabbed it, kicked it to half forward. Mark taken down there on in defence. It might be Dwayne Welsh, it is. Takes the mark for Mottawarri. Kicks out towards half-back flank. Up goes Etridge, can't mark. Even Cousins working in tandem as Cousins gathers the crumbs. Goes back onto the left foot, does Cousins. Not a good kick. Ray McPhee steams out of defence. So too there was Sean Phillips. Can't quite handle it. David Cook chips in, ever reliable, goes across the ground. Oh, Hamish Gore pulls out a one-hander, plays on immediately. He's got a teammate out there on the far side of the ground on a lead, and he takes the mark. Calvin McLean it is, goes short there to Berryman, making good position and takes a nice overhead grabber right on centre wing. Oh, kicks into the man of the mark. 50 metres on. Umpire Murray Fanning has suggested that the big fella Philip Boyle has gone over, and well, this is about the third 50-metre penalty this afternoon, and I think it's 2-1 Corio favour. Well, Ron, he's having a dirty day today, Philip Boyle. I'm one of his biggest fans, Philip Boyle. I think he's a real good player, but he's having not a good day at all today, giving away the 50 metres. And is this Berryman going to have a shot for goal? Coming in on the right foot. Punt kicks. Oh, doesn't make the distance. Up goes Shelley, got the hands on it. Through for one behind. Only there to Owen Berryman. And Ron, that wasn't a particularly good kick. He didn't get underneath it at all and just skidded it through, and it was lucky to just make the distance.
Yes, certainly, and I'm sure that Owen could have done a little better had he steadied himself a touch more, as we see some nice work there. Greg Cockrell, the full-back there, bringing the ball into play, finds the lead here at Members side half-back flank, and it's taken by Johnny Cousins.
Don't hear an Ettridge look-alike with a hair shave back there, and the short sleeves and the similar build. Away goes Cousins, down towards Ettridge, who's up and can't mark up away from him down there. Over the boundary line will have.
You mean
Darren
Shelley, of course.
Darren Shelley also with the hair shaved. There's quite a few with hair shaved.
Well, there you are. You see, I wasn't quite as sharp as what you were doing.
It was Johnny Cousins, Ron. You take it back, and I'm a bit sorry you said that, because I was right once again as Hovey gathers this one from the boundary throw. He's pushed over the boundary line, unmercifully so, and a boundary throw in right in front of the grandstand, in front of Mullawari's grandstand here. 48 plays 48. It's a tie at the moment as the boundary umpire puts it back into play.
Bird doing battle, gets the ball to ground again. Cousins does well there against Hovey. The ball now with Hovey. Oh, good quick hands. Finds the running teammate there, and Hovey copped 1-2 for his corner, but it doesn't matter because his teammate Darryl Russell's kicked it up to the teeth of goal. Oh, Mortar had a quick shot at goal but was slung as he kicked. Opportunity now we see there that Wolseley tried to get the ball to boot. It's picked up by Moose. The Moose has popped it through.
The Moose has popped the beauty. Hovey back here in the hands of the trainers. Got a bit of attention there from Greg Cockrell in that pack. Hovey a little bit sore and sorry, but what about the goal of Paul Meeson? What a beauty. Corio 7-6-48, Monowari 8-6-54, and the second division side has serving it up to the league leaders in Division 1.
They certainly are. The James Officer Cup. It's third and final quarter scoreboard. Moves Monowari 8-6-54, Corio 7-6-48, and Monowari supporters pleased to know that Troy Hovey OK was just winded.
Just got one in the bread basket there. Up goes Bird and wins the hit down again from Senjanin, who dives in on top and scoops it out the back. Umpire coming in. He's going to ball this one up, I would suggest. Murray Fanning is going to do that. We'll start play again in the centre of the ground.
Up they go. Bird again dominant in this game in the ruck division this afternoon. Umpire Fanning has said the ball was pinned in, and we'll have another ball up in between centre and centre half forward, just favouring the Corio end to which they're going. As we see, Edrich's kick was well smothered there by McGuinness. Coming through now was Manson. That was the number 17 jersey in Ross. He was dispossessed of the footy. The loose ball now spills to the direction of Vlado Semerjev, and he breaks clear, gets the hand pass off to McNamara. He was well collared by McLean. Now, all real pack of players are formed out there on centre wing. Pretty untidy footy at the present time, but it's good pressure though, Cookie, and I wonder whose bubble's going to burst.
Well, good effort from Monowari there to hold that in. 3 or 4 times Corio looked like getting that ball out of the pack, but McLean worked hard in that pack and held it in for them. And here we see little fella McGuinness, yes, kicking the ball round towards Meeson, dragged off the footy for mine. Play on the call. In goes Adam Kent. Superman can't handle. Meeson pumps it out wide. Picked up by Cockerell, and away goes Greg Cockerell for Corio towards half forward.
Oh, Swampy Marsh trapped the ball sweetly. The kick though was a real grubber, but in front Boothroyd. Quick hands to Mark Cullum, the number 50 Guernsey, shoots from 35, and he's popped it through.
Lovely goal kicked by, that was Danny Cullen, I think, was it not? You gone for the 35, Mark. I went for the 50.
Yeah, number 5, number 5-0.
You have a 5-0?
You call him Danny? Well, I've got him down here as Mark. Well,
number 50's kicked a lovely goal.
It's a great goal, yes. And the scoreboard is level.
The scoreboard is level, says Ronnie Brain. 54 points apiece in this vital third quarter.
Where did you get Danny from, Cookie?
Must have read it in my dreams, Ron.
Well, the James Officer Carpets. Third and final quarter scoreboard, 8-6 apiece, 54 points. Ball back to the centre as we see that Semerjev gets the ball down now. Velado sees his teammate Cousins pick it up sweetly. On the left foot, goes up there to Boothroyd in front. Couldn't take the chess mark. Pack of players have formed. Good desperate football for the Monterey side. Sean Phillips in there fighting for his side. Forces now the umpire to come in and ball it up some 30 metres from the Corio goal.
Well, this game's tight. Up they go. No one able to get a clean knockdown. Little kick off the ground out towards half back. Kick back towards the goals by Nevada Cornwall for Corio. No mark taken in the goal square. Pushed out wide. The ball's hit the behind post. It'll be a boundary throw in. Left forward pocket with Corio in attack. And the scoreboard shows us it's 8 goals, 6 apiece. Low scoring game, but a real tight one.
Yes, certainly. It's a real pressure cooker affair here this afternoon at the MCG, the home of the mighty Warriors, the Motowari Warriors, that is. Ball back into play. Pack of players that get a form. And the ball moves to the member side forward pocket as we see now breaking clear. The dashing David Cook, leading by example, kicks up there to the Moose. Paul Mooson in front. Couldn't take the overhead mark. Good pressure there from Jimmy Orentuck. The ball now comes to Ed Keating under pressure. Good support, Nevada Cornwall, and the skipper with good vision goes to centre half forward and finds that looks like Rossi Manson.
Manson plays on immediately. Looked $1 million, but the kick was worth 20 cents. Shocking kick. Ray McPhee marks for Motowari at the back line. Kicks out wide towards McGuinness, who marks. Motowari away around the outer side. The kick towards Mooson wasn't good. Onturk was able to butter up and pick it up, and away goes Jimmy Onturk. Tumbles a punt down towards the centre half forward position. Up goes Bird, unable to mark. Picked up by Boothroyd. Left foot snap by Boothroyd. Bouncing. It's a goal!
A goal.
Boothroyd has kicked one that tumbled it 5 times to the bounce. Great goal kicked by the Corio full forward, Rodney Boothroyd. His 4th for the afternoon.
But yeah, let's just hope, Cookie, that Dwayne Welsh is not hurt there. The big ruckman in Mick Bird cleaned him right up in that encounter there. But, well, let's hope he's okay. He's back on his feet. Trainers, yes, he's okay. As we see that, well, Corio now have struck back, Cookie. They've moved to 9.660, 6-point letters over Motowari 8.654. We've been travelling, let's have a look, around about 3.5 minutes of this third and final quarter of football. Batted what was by James opposite Carpets.
James opposite Carpets bring you the third quarter. It's back to the centre now as the ball goes up in the air. Coming through, David Cook can't quite handle it cleanly. Tapped away from him. Goes back towards Cousins. Oh, in goes Cook and grabs the footy. But the umpire's paid a free kick here. Going Corio's way. Cook doesn't like it. Throws it back to the shaven-headed Johnny Cousins. Oh, chips it in. But a good mark. Berryman drifts across the front of the pack for Motowari at centre half back. And away goes Berryman on the right foot, looking for the loose Mason. He can't mark. Manson's in there. A chance for him to pick it up. He can't do so. Wosley cop one high. And Wosley's going to take a free kick from Motowari. It's a goal, the difference in the third quarter. The next goal's crucial, Ron.
Certainly is, as we see now that Wosley kicks longer. The lead there from Burmeiser. Couldn't trap the footy, but Jimmy Orentuck does sweetly. Dashes, kicks long up the centre half forward. Oh, Boyle was well beaten on that occasion. The loose ball picked up and cleared by the Motowari dashing Welsh and finds his teammate.
Yes. Hamish Gore marks. Little kick into the pocket. Hamish Gore's a beauty.
Lovely footy.
Well played by Sean Phillips coming out of the fence. Had the vision, kicked that 55 or 60 metres, hit Hamish Gore on the chest. He played on immediately, did it well, and he's found the ever-elusive Darryl Russell in the forward pocket, who's been a pretty handy player for most of the day for Motowari. He's going to kick with the left foot. It's an awkward kick for a left footer. He's swinging back and swinging back. Have a look at this. Right behind it we are. It's a beauty.
Dowser.
And I tell you what, Ronnie, Yabba Dabba Doo scores a level once more.
Yeah, great goal from Darryl Dowser Russell, and he kicks his first and a very badly needed one, tying the scoreboard all up again. And I've mentioned 4.5 to 5 minutes of travel in this third and final quarter, and we're witnessing a little sunshine at the moment, Cookie, out here at the MCG.
Well, it's about as warm as it's been for the day, and there's a few spots of rain falling. Out goes the runner, Steve Cassidy. He's made more runs today than he has when I bowled at him, Ron. Back to the centre, James Officer bring you the third quarter. Up they go. Little kick out of the centre by Ian Cockrell. Gee, been a good player. Coming out of the fence, might be McPhee, gets a hand pass across, looking there for his teammate who couldn't handle it there in Price. Taken away from him, picked up by Cullen. Hand pass goes forward. Chance here for Corio. Long hand pass towards Ettridge. Oh, pushed in the back, play on the call. Down in the forward pocket it is for Corio. Paddling it towards the fence is Paul Rump for Motowari, and he finds the safety of the fence.
Number 34, two on the ground, Dave McKinnon for the Corio side. Haven't picked up who's gone off yet, Cookie, but, well, he was involved in that last build-up for the Corio side. Ball on the member side, forward pocket. Back into play, Bird gets it down again. Hovey traps it well, spins around, looks up the ground, kicks long. Up there to David Cook, couldn't hold the ball. Good pressure there from Cockrell as we see it off hands. I think you'll find out of bounds right in front of the smoker stand here at the MCG. member side centre wing.
Ronnie, is that the smoker stand or the non-smoker stand? There's more non-smokers around than smokers these days. Not too many cigars in there at half-time, I'll tell you. As the boundary umpire's about to put it back into play. Bird versus Sim Jenny. They've been at it all day. Knocks it down to Keating. Pulled off the footy. Kelvin Keating take a free kick, son, and you've heard that one. True centre wing position. And gives it across to Cousins. Cousins' kick is an absolute shocker into the half-forward flank position. Should have done better, Johnny Cousins. Tumbled it off the side of the boot, down a bounce half-forward flank. Corio in attack. Scores are level.
Yes,
James Officer bringing you the third quarter on WIR football. And Ronnie Brain, watch this boundary throw in.
A real ball game here, Cookie. Two great sides in GDFL football. Round 8 match of the day out here at the MCG. Sees now the ball back into play. Good football there from, that was young Dave Cullen. Got it to ground. Pack of players are still there. Breaking clear down, not a worry. Good football too there. I think you'll find by Hamish Golf, but it's nicely marked there and taken away by Johnny Cousins.
Cousins, just to show me that his kick wasn't a shocker before, he's kicked another one. He's repeated the dose. Burst into the open goal, off the side of the boot, out of bounds. Only this time it's on the full run. He's given away the kick. Poor disposal by Johnny Cousins, who's won plenty of the footy of the day for Corio, but unfortunately letting his side down with a couple of inglorious kicks coming off the ground. A Motawari player here in McGuinness is coming off run, and I'll pick up the player coming on for you in about 2 seconds. Here he comes, and it's Jamie Siddle.
Yep, the snooper on the ground for the Motawari side. Ball now with, I think you'll find that was Dwayne Welsh there. Brings the ball back to the members' side, half-back flank position. Pack of players form. No one can really get clean use of the football there. Good pressure from both Darryl Russell. Likewise there, John Cousins. Bit of a stalemate, Cookie. Umpire will throw it up.
Yeah, he's got no option but to throw it up. Tap down to the ground. Cockerell comes through the pack. He's played well in. Cockerell tumbles the ball around the corner. Kept it in play. Well done, Cockerell. Up in front of Mark. Here to Corio at half forward. And the mark has been taken by Cullen. I'll get this one right, Ronnie. This is David Cullen, the number 23 jumper. Just taking his time here. Not sure which way to go. This way, then that. Then does the right thing. Kicks into the corridor. Not a particularly good kick. Up in front there was Dwayne Welsh fisting the ball. Hamish Gort in support. It goes over the line. And it might have just scrambled to behind for Corio. It has. And an important behind because they have hit the front of the Corio Devils.
Yeah, they certainly have, Cookie, but it's taken them some time. We've been travelling now. Let's have a look around about the 15-minute mark of the third and final quarter here of GDFL Round 8 match of the day for the 93 season. And as David Cook just mentioned, Corio leading by that solitary point.
Welsh kicks out from fullback. He's got a lead out here from Berryman, covering a bit of territory. Up he goes, takes the grab at half-back flank position. Berryman just steadying play down. The ball comes back to him now. Would like to kick the next goal with the Motawari Warriors. He kicks the ball towards Russell, who can't mark it. Slapped away from him. Oh, here comes Cousins again. Oh, fell over at the crucial stage. Got a hand pass away, though. Come back towards Cousins. Oh, claimed in the tackle there might have been Marsh. Did he have the footy or didn't he? No, said the umpire. And a free kick play played on. David Cook stole it from him. In they go again. Milano Simjanim. The big fella picks it up. Tumbles the punt round the corner towards the forward zone. Out they come. McPhee finds the hand pass. They get out of trouble here to the Motawari Warriors through the back pocket player. He kicks it out wide as Berryman out wide, and he's got a player out there. Might be McLean takes a good mark.
Yeah, good football there, and I think you'll find, Cookie, it could be Hamish Gorth with the footy, number 24. The kick, though, a shocker. Didn't make clean contact at all, and it's gone straight to a Corio player. Looks like Ian Cockerell. It could have been his brother Greg. No, there's Greg now with the footy, so it must have been Ian. Gave it across to his teammate there, who kicks up quickly to the half-forward line. No one home, though, for the Corio side, and chipping it nicely there for the Motawari boys. I think the was the big ruckman there, Mick Bird, resting at half-back. And we've been travelling, I would suggest... let's have a look, Cookie. About 17 minutes of the third and final quarter of football here. Paddy Butler's by James Officer Carpets.
And Corio lead by 1 point only as the umpire throws it back into play. Quick kick out of the pack. Might be Cornwall down towards Boothroyd. He can't mark. Wayne Welsh is back there with him. Pushes it off hands and hits the post as it's going through off the hands of Dwayne Welsh. One more rush behind a Corio. They now lead by 2 points in this vital third quarter, brought to you by James Officer Carpets.
Ball now with, I think you'll find... Welsh it was, yeah. Brings the ball back into play, but you wouldn't believe it, Cookie. He's kicked it straight down the throat of Dave Cullen, wearing the 23 jersey for Corio. His little chip to the pocket really put his teammate under all sorts of pressure. And coming over the top, great mark, Darryl Russell.
Very good mark taken in defence. On the left foot goes Russell, out towards half-back. Nevada Cornwall sits under this one, but behind him, Johnny Cousins, who's had a fair bit of the footy. Let's see, he takes the mark. Let's see if he can use it a bit better on his disposal. Hasn't been all that good today. Now he goes across the centre of the ball, across towards half-forward. He had a lead there from Cullen. It was thumped away from Cullen, though, and out wide it goes. Chance here for McLean of Mollawari, but he can't pick it up. Cullen goes back onto the footy, tackled, pushed to the ground. Let's see how the umpire rules this one. Coming in, I think it'll be a... Oh, he might have paid the free kick to Cullen. He has. And Mark Cullen takes the free kick, fires the pass in towards half-forward, and the mark's been taken for Corio down here, and it is Legs Boothroyd who was out of the lead. A little kick from Cullen. Boothroyd is marked well within kicking distance, run just 35, 40 metres out from goal. Certainly should score, and Corio wanting the major result.
Certainly. Shane Coots, the number 8 Guernsey, can... so he's in a bit of pain too, but can think himself a little unlucky there on that holding decision. And has now allowed Boothroyd an opportunity to kick his 5th goal.
Boothroyd inside the 50, well inside 50, kicks from 42 metres perhaps. Lovely kick from Boothroyd, just drifting away a little bit at the last moment. It's gone across a bit. Umpire says 1 point only to Rod Boothroyd. 4 goals, 3. His personal tally now, and Corio just putting away some opportunities here in this third quarter. They could have got 3 or 4 goals up here on with the play they've had, but they only lead by 8 or 9 points.
20-minute mark of the third and final quarter. GDFL match of the day out here at the MCG, the home of the mighty Warrior. The Mottawari boys now going to attack. Opportunity there. Good mark too at the back there with a mind Mark Bird. He's well rewarded too by umpire Dow. Kicks long to the centre of the ground. The high flies. Mooson over the back. Couldn't hold the footy. Coming through, trying to pick the ball up was Settle. Snooper couldn't trap the ball clearly. The loose ball now sharked by McNamara. Oh, off he goes, the leader of the band. Had a bounce, had to get around on his left foot this time. Kicks quickly up to the teeth of goal. But a great mark again by the big Bird.
Bird's marking better than my maths because it's only about 3 points. The difference, I just said 8 or 9. Corio lead by 3 points as Bird goes out wide, finds a teammate who marks and plays on immediately. Around the side of the ground he goes. Meeson is the target running onto the footy. Inside 50 runs the big fella Meeson, straightens up on the left foot, fires at the goal mouth. He's kicked the team lifter, a ball burster from 50 metres out from goal. The big Moose kicks his 2nd goal, and Mollawari are back in front, and we've got a beauty here, Rob.
We certainly have the Mollawari crowd, which is quite a good one here this afternoon, has come alive out here at the MCG. We see now that the James offers a car punch third and vital quarter scoreboard moves the Mottawari Warriors now. They've moved to 10 goals, 66 points, lead the Corio Devils 9-9-63. 3 points in it, Cookie. Anybody's game.
Certainly is, Ronnie, and James Opus are bringing you the third quarter. One of those players bringing the ball in the far side. We couldn't pick him up. They moved it that quick was Owen Berryman, who's been a very good player for Mottawari. And Meeson, his effort was terrific for a big bloke. Made the position and kicked the goal too. Up they go in the centre. Sem Janib gets it down to Cousins again. Cousins of Corio kicks high in the air towards half forward. Oh, almost a mark there to Cullen. Couldn't handle it though. Coming out of the pack with the footy, without the footy in fact, has been given the free kick. It might be Russell, is it?
Yes, it is.
It is Russell, who's played a sterling game for the Mollawari Warriors, and he's going to relieve from half back.
Daryl Russell, a lot of class, and really probably conned the umpire on that occasion, but it worked, and he's gone short, and Hamish Gorth has taken the grab. No, it's not. It's Paddy Jackson. Sorry,
Jackson
Paddy.
It is. Just took the short one there from Gorth as he went out of your view, Ron. Kicks the ball to centre wing. Up goes Meeson from behind. Snatched it out of the hands of Blado Sim Jenny for mine. Umpire said it's a good mark. Meeson plays on, kicks to the forward line. Up goes Bertel Meiser and takes a beauty in the forward pocket. He's got it. Oh, Adam Kent's hurt too. He was the player that Bertel Meiser was able to get the lift off. And Bertel Meiser, the beetle. Ronnie, he's about, well, if that 50-metre line's correct, I'm not here. I reckon he's about 40 metres out from goal, going to have the shot. Angle is quite acute, probably something like about 60 degrees.
Yes, got his left thigh heavily strapped too, Cookie. Let's hope it's not too serious. Let's see if it affects his kicking. Bertie, the drop punt didn't make clean contact. The ball drop shot. The Moosa flies high and has taken a screamer.
The Moose, has he lifted the Moose? And don't the crowd love him? I reckon his mother was tooting the car horn before he grabbed that one. In comes Meeson. Meeson goes bang. Meeson kicks his third. and the Motawari go further ahead. Third quarter scoreboard is 9-9-63, Corio. Waiting on the board to go up. I think it'll be 75. 72?
11-6.
72. The maths are a worry for me today, but Mason's not a problem. 72 plays 63. And, well, what a quarter he's had, the big fella Mason.
Certainly have, and Noel Fatty, our director, is pretty pleased to let people know that Newtown 12-7, leading West Saints 9-5, 18 minutes into the third quarter.
Thanks very much, Noel. Back to the game at hand, the game of the day in GDFL. We picked the right one to come to, Ron. As up goes Vlado Semjani for Corio. Slaps it to the turf. Cornwall's a chance. Can't handle it. Goes back and gets it again, does Nevada. Oh, kicks left foot straight in the face of Owen Berryman. Cornwall picks it up as tackled. Umpire said too high. I reckon you should have let it go, umpire, but Cornwall's going to take the free kick.
Yeah, good call, Cookie. I agree. Cornwall now kicks long. Opportunity there for, I think you'll find Keating is infringed there on Darryl Russell and will get the benefit from the umpire on this occasion. Darryl Russell to stem the tide for the Motawari Warriors.
Wasn't the best effort from Cal Keating there because it was a 2-on-1 situation. He just needed to hip him, not take him to the ground as he did there. Crude effort by Cal Keating. And Russell kicks the ball, not particularly good kick up. Oh, Mason's got it again. My God, he's everywhere. They sick him here, they sick him there. And Paul Mason, he's everywhere. Kicks the ball to half forward. Kick's not good. Mick O'Toole goes back. Should be paid the mark and has been paid this mark. And Mick O'Toole, the young fella, limping a little run as he's going to take this kick from left half back.
Yeah, ground very hard out here at the MCG this afternoon. May have twisted an ankle. Let's hope it's not too serious, as there's an opportunity now for the skipper for the Corio side. Nevada Cornwall goes short. I tell you what, Mark Cullen's created some space for himself. Never wastes an opportunity usually. This time he can't find the target. And I tell you what, mopping up for the Motawari boys was nicely done there. I think you'll find that way have been Dwayne Walsh, and he's put the ball out to half back. Pack of players have formed. Pretty untidy footy. Umpire said, give it up, me, we'll have a ball up.
Yeah, Hobie did well to hold that ball in there for Motawari. It looked like getting away. In fact, it probably did there with Keating, but the umpire had blown the whistle beforehand, and we're waiting on this one. Yes, he's going to ball this one up. We'll throw it up as they do these days, Ron. Up it goes. Bird versus Semjani. No clear knockdown given there. Cullen was a chance. Picked up here by Edridge of Corio. Tumbles a kick around the corner. Not particularly good. Back in defence. Little left foot kick comes out towards Hamish Gord, who can't mark. Needs support. He hasn't got any. Hand pass comes across for Corio from Manson. He gives it across to Greg Cockerell. Down the ground goes Cockerell to half forward. Oh, good mark, Corio from behind. No doubt about it, Ron. That was plucked very, very nicely out of the air. Look, he did everything wrong. Was behind on the lead. That's Boothroyd, I think, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Taking the mark. Dwayne Welsh was in front, did everything right, but the big arms came over the top of Leeds Boothroyd, and we've played 27 minutes now of the third quarter from James Officer Carpets, and Boothroyd's going to line up for his fifth goal. Pressure's on, Ronnie.
Yes, a vital kick and goal, just about siren time. The three-quarter time here. And there's 9 points in it. Sorry, yes, there is 9 points in it.
Goal!
Boothroyd kicks a goal.
5 goals to Legs Boothroyd, 5 goals, 3 his personal tally. He certainly gives them a target down there. On that occasion behind, but the ball just a little bit high in the air for Dwayne Welsh in front. Plucked it over the top, did the big fella. Kicked the goal, 11 goals, 672 now, Motawari. Corio, 10-9-69. 3 points the difference, 28 minutes gone, vital third quarter.
Yes, great quarter of football, both sides. Pressure is really starting to build. Umpire Fanning comes in, throws the ball in the air. We've got the big bird doing battle with Jimmy on Turk on this occasion. On Turk gets the ball down the ground. Looks up there. Oh, pack of players have formed. Now ball spills to Cornwall. On his right foot, kicks up. Oh, Cousins over the back. Takes a screamer.
By Johnny Cousins. Had a good day. Disposal hasn't been spot on. Let's see how this one goes. Goes for Boothroyd. Held by the arm for mine. Play on the call. Cooch goes in hard for Motawari. Bird goes in. Might have played a pretty crude tackle here, I'd suggest.
The throw,
played the whistle. He played the throw. I thought the tackle was crooked. Bird kicks out towards half back and finds a teammate running free.
Opportunity now, Hobie. Tries to get the ball now from that hand pass. A little bit too far in front, but he's got good support there from the big fella, Hamish Gorth, who goes short to the big leader of the big fella, Paul Mason.
What a quarter he's had. Fires it. Shelley goes up too early. Thumps it away from Bertel Miser. He's got support though, Shelley. Lays the shepherd as Darren McNamara spears the ball towards centre half-back. Finds the captain in Nevada Cornwall. Gorth tries to run him down, but he can't do so. And away goes Nevada Cornwall towards half-forward. Looking for a teammate down there. Keating's a chance. Keating of Corio fires the hand pass out to his teammate in the Dave Cullen. Cullen now fires on the right foot down long towards the goal mouth, but he's away offline. It's over the line out of bounds on the full penalty-free kick to Mottawarri.
Well into time onto the third quarter, Paddy, but it was by the James Officer Carpet people, and the Mottawarri lead by 3 points.
Kick coming out might be Phillips kicking this one out long towards half-back. Up goes Gore for Mottawarri, can't mark. Close to the boundary line, he traps it, keeps it in well. Does Hamish Gore, well played, son. Kicks the ball close to the boundary line. Vlado Semjani now playing centre half-back on Mason. That's how much impact he's had on this third quarter. He taps it away from him, over the line out of bounds, right in front of the smoker stand, as you call it. I'll call it the non-smoker stand, Ronnie Brown.
Get on your cookie. Mason now doing battle with Vlado Semjani, and Mason in front, gets the ball down, but it's straight down to Swampy Marsh. Kick was well smothered. Cal McLean burst through, lost the foot, he was pushed, and should get the free kick.
Oh, one was handed out in there, Ron. Oh, no names, no pack drill, but that was unnecessary by that particular player.
The other way.
And it's gone to Vlado Semjani, who must think it must be his 19th or 20th birthday or something. Gets the free kick, kicks it across to half forward. Manson was the target, runs past him. Cousins swoops on it, fires the pass into the pocket. And coming out on the lead, he's found his teammate here, taking a nice mark. Don't tell me it's Boothroyd again.
Yes, it is.
It is. Leading. They know where he's going to go, Ron. They know he's going to lead straight down the ground. It's a big bonus for this Corio side. And out comes Boothroyd, takes the mark, and it's a chance to put Corio back in front. Nigh on three-quarter time in this third quarter. Brought to you by James Officer.
Rodney Boothroyd's personal tally cookie, 5 goals, 3. Takes a lot of time over this disposal.
He's kicked nearly half their score on. They've got 10-9 on the board, and Boothroyd's kicked 5-3. He's done a good job as the big fella. He always takes time, Ronnie. That's what I like about him. Siren goes as Boothroyd kicks. Goal umpire drifts across the middle. I think it's all right. Wait on him. Offline. Well, it looked all right from here, but the goal umpire getting paid about $100 a day to make decisions. We're getting nothing, and it's 1 point only on the board to Rodney Boothroyd.
Well, Cookie, what a ball game we have here in GDFL, round 8 match of the day. We see here at three-quarter time, not much in this great game this afternoon at the MCG, the home of the Mottawarri.